afternoon, I'm Adriana Michelle, and today on Up North at 4, health officials say a third case of coronavirus has been diagnosed in Wisconsin. We'll have those details. Then, as temperatures begin to rise, ice starts to melt. Here are some safety precautions the Wisconsin Health Department wants you to take. Plus, Chef Catherine Fulvio shows us some traditional Irish recipes that go beyond the beef and cabbage. We'll get to all that in a bit, but first, here's your top 4 at 4. Dick's Sporting Goods will stop selling guns at over 440 stores this year. After the school shooting in Parkland, Florida in 2018, Dick's announced it would stop selling semi-automatic weapons. A few months later, Dick's pulled firearms and hunting accessories from 10 stores as a test, and overall sales increased at those stores. Last year, the company pulled guns and ammunition from 125 additional stores. Now, Dick's plans to nearly quadruple the number of its stores without guns. Jeopardy will stop taping without a live studio audience indefinitely. This is a precaution against the coronavirus, and the decision to forego the live audience was done amid concerns over Jeopardy host Alex Trebek. He's battling stage 4 pancreatic cancer and is undergoing treatment and chemotherapy. Now you can clean your iPhone and iPads with Clorox wipes. Health officials say the coronavirus can live on glass, metal, and plastic surfaces for more than a week. Apple says it's okay to use Clorox disinfecting wipes and 70% isopropyl alcohol on its products. Tom Brady will open his own Hollywood production company. It's called 199 Productions, an allusion to his selection number in the NFL draft. Brady says he's teaming up with Avengers Endgame directors Joe and Anthony Russo for this project, a documentary called Unseen Football. All right, let's head over to weather with Weller. Jeffrey, how are ya?
Hey, Adriana. Happy Tuesday. Well, after some sunshine throughout the day today, we're now back under the cloud cover, and we have some light snow showers on the way for us, most likely after midnight tonight in early parts of tomorrow morning. Look outside now here in Plover. Lots of cloudy skies there, but there is some grass also peeking through the snow cover there as well. Over in Eagle River, same story, lots of cloud cover, but basically still snow up this direction with a good snowpack here of a foot or so, more of that on the floor here in Eagle River. Okay, looking outside now, there goes our sunshine from earlier off to the east of us, but off to the west, here we go. We got some light snow showers and rain showers coming our way. This will most likely produce a few flurries after midnight tonight, and it could add up to less than an inch of snowfall before we get into tomorrow morning. So here's that system now just off to the west of us, but it's got a couple things going well for it if you don't like snow. So first off, it's lacking lots of moisture. This is just light snow to the west of us right now. Second part to that is moving into some very, very dry air. Here are the current dew points out there right now. This is the kind of day where you can walk on the carpet and shock your friend by touching them because there's just so much static electricity in the air because the air is so dry. Dew points are in the teens out there for most of us right now. So all that moisture coming into this dry air will take some time to make it down on the Earth's surface. Thus, the moisture we should not begin to snow on us until after midnight tonight. So, okay, so here are the models, the computer models that are good at kind of forecasting this stuff. And these are the top 6 performing models from this winter, all of which are saying a little bit of snow. Some are saying close to an inch. Others are saying 0.1, the Euro is. And by the way, the Euro, that's been doing the best so far this winter. So this is not going to be a heavy snowfall at all, but it could be just enough by tomorrow morning to make your commute slippery heading in. And we have not done very well with these little snowfalls all season long. Traffic has been awful on these snow days. So here's that map. You can see less than an inch of snow across much of the area. Maybe an inch or two getting closer to Green Bay toward the lake. But again, this will not be a big snow at all. Big picture shows most of the moisture is still stuck with this front well to our south right now, but there's this little system right in there, going to ride right across southern Wisconsin tonight. That'll bring us that little bit of snowfall coming our way. Temperatures today, we hit 40 once again in Rhinelander and Eagle River, 44 Orlando Lakes, 38 for Antigo, 46 for Paca, a typical warm spot there. We'll have high temperatures near this tomorrow, but we do have some cooler temperatures on the way. Around town, everybody's having a nice warm day, from 47 in Madison to 47 also in Chicago. But Omaha's at 43, 62 in North Platte. So you get the idea. The warmer air has retreated to the Midwest right now. It's going to stay there for a while because here's that trend. 44 tomorrow, 43 for Thursday, 34 back in the forecast Friday. Followed by our average high now is 34. 24 degrees. We should do that or be above that, but still not as warm as it was last weekend. So here's your forecast for tonight. We're talking about clouds increasing out there now. Some light snow likely after midnight. Less than an inch of snow by tomorrow morning, but just enough that'll make it slippery by tomorrow morning with low temperatures down near 27. I'll have your full forecast at 5 o'clock.
It was in February. I was playing pond hockey and literally had to be helped up. I was in constant pain after that. So I came to Dr. Drager and they started me on the laser treatment. I realized as I've gone through this every day I was feeling better, and I am so happy with coming to see Dr. Drager.
Contact Drager Chiropractic in Eagle River to see if high-intensity laser treatment is right for you. Call 715-479-5995.
If it's time for a change in your bath area, Mad City Baths makes it easy in as little as one day. From traditional baths and walk-in tubs to the popular tub-to-shower conversion with premium wall colors and patterns like Canyon Slate, Roman Stone, and more. Mad City, your window and bath partner of the Green Bay Packers. Act now to score big savings during our Slam Dunk sale. Receive 67% off installation on a new bath or shower with no payments and no interest for 18 months. Plus a bonus, $500 in Mad City cash to use towards your purchase. Now that's a slam dunk. And call during this program for a free $50 Restaurant.com gift card with your in-home estimate. Throughout Wausau and north central Wisconsin, call 715-941-4238.
Let me introduce me. Here I come. Yeah.
Cuts, colors, braids, and fades. We stand for style. Cost Cutter Salons.
#1 in color in Wisconsin.
Hi, this is Tim and Judy from Tomahawk Monument Company. When we want the forecast for Tomahawk, we go to WJFW.com and check our hometown weather.
Your hometown weather, available 24/7 at WJFW.com.
You are watching Up North at 4. It's Tuesday, March 10th. Grab yourself a cup of tea or coffee because it's tea time here in the North Woods.
Guess what I have today?
What do you have, Jack?
Coffee.
Of course.
And it's not decaf.
Oh.
So caution. The rest of the day.
This is scary.
Here I go. I'm going in. You ready?
How come you have water with you also?
I'm trying to be like you and stay hydrated. She has this gallon of water she walks around with. I don't know where it is. It's over there. And so, you know,
yes.
I'm trying to be hydrated like you because you feel healthier then, right?
Well, thank you. I think we all should be, drinking water, staying hydrated, and keeping our immune systems healthy because we got to talk about the coronavirus.
We do.
It's hitting Wisconsin. Yesterday, we had a second confirmed case of the virus here, and now officials are saying that a third case of coronavirus has been diagnosed as of this morning. So the Department of Health and Services says the patient lives in Dane County, and the patient was exposed while traveling in the U.S. and is now isolated at home. And I know the patient who was also diagnosed yesterday. That patient also
from western Wisconsin, right?
Yeah, that patient was it Price County? Or?
No, it was off by Minneapolis, really, off that way.
So that patient also, they said that also contracted the virus by traveling outside of the U.S.
Yeah, and that seems to be how people are catching this, right? Which is why the officials are saying, hey, limit your traveling, or at least limit your contact with people, right? So I mean, handshaking is kind of out now. You know, fist bumps or elbow bumps are in. You know, that kind of stuff where we can limit the spread of this thing.
I know.
Because there are just so many questions. We're not sure how it spreads, right? And we're not sure how contagious it is, and it seems to randomly pop up in certain areas. So that's why there's such uncertainty right now.
Yes.
So we need some answers. We need some answers of how this thing is moving around. You know, does it spread like the flu? We just don't know.
I believe health officials are saying that it spreads through contact.
Human contact.
Yeah, human contact. So they recommend to wash your hands thoroughly and don't touch your face. I think those are the two major things that health officials are telling everybody. And you know, I understand that this is serious. However, I believe there's also some people who are being very dramatic about how they go about getting the supplies or how they're taking care of themselves. Like, you know, there's been fist fighting over toilet paper. The prices for hand sanitizer have boosted greatly.
Right, and there's some things now on eBay, you know, and other online auction sites that, you know, they've had to kind of crack down on, because they were price gouging, right? And you can't, you know, in an emergency, you can't jack the price up because it's an emergency. That's against some rules and some laws, and so people are being caught for doing that.
Shelves are literally empty, and there has been, gosh, this is ridiculous. But James, let's go to our video of 3 women in a grocery store fist fighting over a 12-pack of toilet paper. 12-pack of toilet paper. And I believe one party was piling up. They were stocking up on the toilet paper, and the other party just wanted one 12-pack of toilet paper.
All right, and I get it. And my first reaction to something like this is to laugh, because really, people, it's a 12-pack of toilet paper.
I know.
But then I think about how in some cities, right, the fear is so high right now, people resort to those kind of measures to get toilet paper. And if that's the level of fear we're at right now, we have to calm that down a few degrees, because that's never going to end well for anybody.
Yeah.
Right? And so let's pull it back some, let's get some information and kind of go with it from there, because it's spreading. It's spreading. Okay, we got it. It's spreading. But we don't have to fight over toilet paper, because, you know, toilet paper isn't going to save your life.
James, let's take a look at the next video where we see the prices of hand sanitizer go up. $60, $40, $20 a bottle.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, you know, so many questions about this picture, but we are hearing those stories of price gouging. Where in certain communities, the fear is so high, they'll pay whatever price is possible to get a bottle of hand sanitizer, right? So again, the first thought is, great, they're taking care of themselves, but it's spread through human contact. So here's the thing. Through this whole show, 30 minutes, right, or 22 minutes left, try not to touch your face.
It's
hard
very
to do. It's hard to do. But that gives you an idea of how difficult it is to control the spread of this thing, because we're constantly touching our face.
Yeah. And now, if you have any questions about the virus, the Wisconsin Department of Health Services will be holding a Facebook Live chat to address the coronavirus concerns. James, I believe you have the picture. Maybe not. Okay, I guess we don't have it, but this will happen tomorrow at 11 on their Facebook page at the Wisconsin Department of Health and Services. We're going to take a quick break. When we return, we'll talk safety measures as the ice on our lakes begin to melt.
LDF Country Market is a full-service grocery store with the area's lowest gas prices. Quality, selection, priced right in one stop. Shop our always fresh produce, locally sourced from area farms when available. Make meals easy with hand-cut meats from our legendary butchers. You'll make mouths water. Enjoy hot and ready deli meals cooked daily just for you. Browse a large selection of handcrafted, authentic Native American jewelry. Join our rewards club and save with weekly specials at ldfcountrymarket.com.
No matter how much you clean, does your house still smell stuffy? That's because your home is filled with soft surfaces that trap odors and release them back into the room. So try Febreze Fabric Refresher. Febreze finds odors trapped in fabrics and cleans them away as it dries. Use Febreze every time you tidy up to keep your whole house smelling fresh air clean. Fabric Refresher even works for clothes you want to wear another day. Make Febreze part of your clean routine. For whole home freshness.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solutions Center. Diabetics understand all too well the pain of pricking your fingers. But now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can immediately reduce your pain. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 4 or more times daily, injecting insulin 3 or more times daily, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now.
Welcome back. You're watching Up North at 4. This is your daily tea time here in the North Woods. Now, warmer weather in Wisconsin means melting ice and snow as the conditions deteriorate on frozen lakes, ice on frozen lakes, and our snowmobile trails. The DNR wants us to stay safe by remembering that no ice is safe ice. Is this true, Jeff?
It is true, because think of how, uncertain the water flowing under ice is. So you never know an exact spot, how thick that ice is or how stable it is based upon just by looking at it.
Right.
So, we have actually, if James can take actually Max 1, this is an ice thickness guide, if you can pull that up real fast. And again, as the ice begins to melt, here's some good guidance for you. Keep off the ice if the ice is less than 4 inches thick. Ice fishing around 4 inches, snowmobiles 5 to 6, cars 8 to 12. We're kind of getting past the cars stage now as the ice is melting, but still a few good ice fishing spots around. But the angle of the sun this time of year is pretty darn high, and it melts underneath the snow. So it melts also unevenly, so you never really know. Especially the water table being so high with the precipitation being so high the last few years, how thick that ice is going to be.
Now, the DNR says before heading out onto the ice, check with local bait shops, fishing clubs, and resorts that serve winter anglers every day to get the most up-to-date information and on ice conditions. They ask you to follow just a few safety tips. There were a lot, but I just try to pick out the few main ones.
Right.
Number 1, don't go alone out there. Head out with friends or family. Take a cell phone. That way people can kind of contact you and know where you're at. Know before you go. Don't travel in areas you're not familiar with, and don't travel at night. Also avoid inlets, outlets, or narrows that may have current that can thin the ice. Did I read that correctly?
Yeah, because the current, the channel narrows, the pressure builds up, right? And that makes it go faster, which prevents the ice from forming uniformly.
Also, look for clear ice, which is generally stronger than ice with snow on it or bubbles in it.
So true. So the ice is white in color, kind of that pale color. That's not really thick or safe ice because there's lots of air bubbles in there. Air bubbles ruin the structure of ice, and that makes it unsafe.
Now, the weather has also affected snowmobile trails. The trails have been deteriorating quickly due to the warmer weather.
Yeah.
Now, officials noted that Oneida County has closed its trails as of noon today because of this. Many other trails in Wisconsin have also closed as well.
Well, let's just talk about, though, what a great snowmobile season it was.
Yeah.
Right? It was fantastic. We got that heavy snow early in the season. That snowpack stayed with us the whole time. The trails have been in fantastic shape for months. And we don't get that every year. Remember a couple years ago, most trails were closed south of Price County, really.
Really?
So this year we got a good, nice little boost. Snow kind of all over the place, and it really was a great snow season, trail-wise, which is great for the economy, by the way. You guys all know that.
Generally, are we in a time where we normally have the trails open?
No.
Or we're just
Typically
closing
they
them?
close right around now.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're kind of right on time.
Yep, we're right on time.
All right, let's move on to the Rhinelander-Oneida County Airport. Jeff, there's some news there.
Yes, tonight's the big night. Tonight's the night where they move their operation. So it's been under construction for several months. They got that grant almost a year ago, and they're moving the secure area and the public area and over to a new location within the airport, right? So this is going to be so much more user-friendly. It's so much easier to get through. There's room to mingle. Right? Where before that was kind of the big thing, right? Once you passed through security, you were stuck in this really small room where you became like BFFs with everybody in that room because you were all so close. That's now gone. You can mingle around. There's room to mingle with restrooms, and I saw it this morning, it looks fantastic. So they're going to do that TSA tonight.
Okay.
So anybody who's traveling through there tomorrow will be able to see the new area opened up, and it looks fantastic. It's going to be great as part of a big program the airport's going through to just make things a lot more user-friendly at that airport.
I think we're due for filming a show there.
We ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's go. We got this. Matthew, we're coming to visit.
We're coming to visit.
Matthew, the airport director.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Stay with us.
Backed by popular demand at Slumberland. Look at what just $10 a month will get you when you spend $5.99. Our lowest finance offer ever. But act fast, it won't last long. Pay no interest for 5 years when you spend $5.99 or more. A classy bedroom set, all 4 pieces, only $10 a month. A mattress with upholstered base, $10 a month. 5-year financing on purchases of just $5.99 or more. And get free shipping with no minimum, and most items can be in your home in a week. Only at Slumberland Furniture.
More sampling than ever before at the Tomahawk Chamber of Commerce 17th Annual Taste of Tomahawk event, Saturday, March 21st at the Inshallah Country Club from 1 to 4:30 p.m. Over 25 breweries, wineries, and restaurants will offer beer, wine, and food samples from some of the finest establishments in the state. Music by Strip Tea Band and Jeff Calhoun. This year's theme is black and white. Wear your most creative black and white attire for a chance to win a prize. Get your tickets now for the 17th Annual Taste of Tomahawk.
1 in 3 adults has difficulty getting in and out of the bathtub. So let Mad City Baths transform your old bath into an easy access walk-in tub or a custom tub to shower conversion. With walk-in and barrier-free designs, it's your ticket to safer bathing.
Well, I don't have to step over the tub, and I never was able to take a bath in the tub anyway, because I can't get down there and get back up. So the shower is great.
Call Mad City Baths now during our Slam Dunk sale. Receive 67% off installation with no payments and no interest for 18 months. You'll get the bonus $500 in Mad City cash. Plus, call during this program for the free $50 Restaurant.com gift card with your in-home estimate. Call 715-941-4238.
Welcome back. This St. Patrick's Day, leave a green-hued food in the past and lean into the Irish culture with dishes that go beyond corned beef and cabbage. Even if you're only Irish once a year, you'll want to observe year-round with the delicious and traditional ways to celebrate St. Patrick's Day that Chef Catherine Fulvio has created for us. Catherine is the chef star of Netflix cooking series Lords and Ladies.
We do things differently for St. Patrick's Day back in Ireland, and for us we don't have green beer, we don't eat green food per se, and we definitely don't have corned beef and cabbage. What we do actually though, Adriana, is we celebrate everything that is fresh from the farm. It's the start of spring, we've got great farm produce, and in particular for me, as I live on a farm and I'm 3rd generation there, and I'm the daughter of a dairy farmer, so it's all about the dairy product. So for me, it is definitely about the beautiful, truly grass-fed butter and the truly grass-fed cheese. I put together this dish here, actually, Adriana, and you know, St. Patrick's Day is all about having guests round or family together. So food to feed a crowd is important. So this can be made in quantities as well. This is my pear and cheddar tart. And the pastry base is a lovely buttery base. And then I have caramelized onions underneath that. And then I poached my pears with cinnamon star anise, drop of white wine, all of that. So it's lovely flavors. And then to top it all, of course, and to finish it, I put on a lovely, generous portion of the truly grass-fed sharp cheddar cheese and some caramelized walnuts too. So it's a real crowd pleaser. You just warm it up before you serve it.
There's only one place to go for buffet your way.
Welcome to Pizza Ranch.
Home of the Pizza Lovers Pizza and Pizza Your Way. The country's best chicken cooked to perfection. Salads, sides, and mouth-watering desserts like the signature cactus bread. On the go, Pizza Ranch carryout is quick and convenient. Go online to see up-to-the-date specials. Pizza Ranch, Rhinelander and Weston.
Planning an outdoor winter adventure? You need the app from the weather team you can rely on. The WJFW Weather Watch app, featuring hourly and daily forecasts, high-resolution imagery, and opt-in push alerts to let you know when severe weather approaches. With all these features, you'll know the best days to be on the ice or when there will be fresh powder on the trails. The WJFW Weather Watch app is available in your app store now. Sponsored by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress. Weather Watch 12, from where you live.
Hi, I'm Tammy from Arpin, and I came to see Dr. Scher with severe lower back pain and nerve pain, and I was also unable to walk or stand without any help. Many of my appointments I needed to use a walker, and I was having a hard time even getting to his appointments riding in a vehicle. He was able to get me moving again, doing the things I love to do. I was able to get rid of my walker. I was able to ride in a vehicle longer than an hour. I am forever grateful to him and his wonderful staff.
Are you suffering with back or neck pain and considering the possibility of surgery? At the Spinal Aid Center of Wausau, we incorporate the latest technologies, including high-intensity laser therapy that provides the highest success rates in helping people just like you avoid back and neck surgery. With our treatments, there are no drugs and no surgery, just relief. Call today for a free spinal disc severity consultation and see if our treatments are right for you. Call 715-203-4392 or visit us at spinalaid.com. Start living your life pain-free.
There are those who dedicate themselves to a sense of honor, to a life of courage, and a commitment to something greater than themselves. They have always defended this nation and each other. They still do. The few, the proud, the Marines.
Welcome back. Before the break, we heard from Chef Star, Chef Catherine Fulvio. She is from Ireland, and she said that, you know, they don't celebrate St. Patrick's Day with green beer and beef and cabbage.
So where did that start then?
No way.
That's an American thing, isn't it?
That's an American
thing. We made that up. One of those Hallmark holidays.
But I think it's still just a fun day for us. Hopefully, that's okay.
I mean, what's green beer? You put a little food coloring in beer, right? It's just like, they're so creative.
Yeah.
Whoever made that one was a genius.
But she, you know, she gave us some great additional recipes that are traditional Irish dishes, and they looked great.
So who out there likes sauerkraut? Are you guys sauerkraut people? Are you a sauerkraut person? I can't do it.
I know you can't.
I can't even get close to it. And there's barely any foods I won't try, but that's one of them.
I don't know. It just depends. It really just depends. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I can just eat it as is.
Wait, your palate changes?
I don't know.
So like, what? Okay, I gotta hear this story.
It happens. But I am ready for this Saturday, the Rhinelanders St. Patrick's Day Parade. It's going to be great. They're still accepting applications or entries to be on the parade if you are interested. That number to call and get registered for the parade is on our Facebook, Up North at 4. Again, that's Facebook, Up North at 4. Thank you guys for tuning in today. We'll be back Jeff will be back for Newswatch Hub at 5 for all of your local news and weather.
See ya.
See ya.